Hello, my name is Nathan Peterson. I'm a licensed clinical social worker. For those doing exposure and response prevention, are you sure you're actually doing it correctly? So before we jump into all that, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm posting videos weekly on different mental health issues that are going to be super helpful for you. So for those who know exposure and response prevention, this is usually used with OCD, anxiety, can even be used with social anxiety, different phobias, but this is often what I see. Let me give you an example. Let's say that somebody has the fear of contamination. They're worried about getting dirty, but they're wanting to get back to living life, so they're gonna go to a movie theater. So they might come to me and say, hey, guess what, Nate? I did an exposure, I'm so proud of myself. And I'm like, that's great, what'd you do? And they said, well, I went to a movie theater. I watched a movie. And I'm like, good, so what'd you do while you were there? Well, I watched the movie. I'm like, well, that's good. So how did you do an exposure? Well, I went to the movie theater. Well, that's not really actually an exposure. You've got to do this exposure with purpose, with meaning. So tell me what you did while you were there. Okay, so I went to the movie theater. I made sure that I sat on the far end so I could get out quickly just in case something bad happened. I also made sure that I wasn't like crunching my popcorn very loud because I didn't want to bother the people next to me. And so I just like got in there, I watched the movie, and I got out. And I'm like, you know what, that's great. I'm so glad that you did that. But how to make this exposure more meaningful is that we're gonna go into that movie theater, we're gonna pay attention to all the compulsions or neutralizers this person's gonna wanna do. So they already know that they do not like contamination, they know that they don't like interrupting other people, they know that something bad could possibly happen in a movie theater. So you think about all the things that they're doing, do you think they're staying safe? Or do you think they're actually moving closer to the threat? So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into the movie theater, we're gonna sit right in the middle, we're gonna get your popcorn, you're gonna chew it super, super loud, and you're gonna make sure you're not looking at that fire exit to make sure no one comes in. And when that movie ends, you're gonna put your legs up, you're gonna relax, you're gonna talk to the people next to you, and you're gonna embrace, you're going to enjoy, you're gonna take the threats that are going up in your head and you're gonna leave them uncertain. You're gonna say, you know what, I may or may not be interrupting people. Something bad may or may not happen in here. That sticky thing that I just touched, who knows what that is, but cool. I'm so glad that I'm here. That, let's say I got that sticky substance on my finger, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna rub it against my hands and I'm gonna do it like this and I'm gonna maybe possibly go like this and I'm gonna lick my hand. What matters most is that you are embracing this anxiety. You're actually stepping closer to this threat. You're leaving it uncertain to the point where your brain is actually learning. It says, wait a second, I just told you that you were in great, great danger. And you're not giving in, you're not running away, you're not washing your hands, you're not looking at that fire exit. So maybe it's possible that you're not in danger? So your brain learned something from that. So if I went into that movie theater and I'm gonna sit right on the end and I'm gonna protect and make sure I don't bother anyone, what do you think my brain's learning? My brain isn't gonna learn very good things. It's gonna learn that you're uncomfortable and you need to keep doing things to protect yourself. So the next time you are doing an exposure, think about this concept and realize and know an exposure is not just going to go do something. It's doing something with a purpose. It's doing something with meaning. It's knowing that you're using this as an exposure moment. You're going into that movie theater to feel joy, to live life, get back to things that you enjoy doing. And when the threats come your way, you're right on top of it. You're gonna spend some time with it. You're gonna make it your best buddy. What helpful things have you done that help you embrace this anxiety? Help your brain learn something new? Thank you so much for watching. And make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm posting mental to feel joy that are gonna be super helpful for you. Yeah, that's, who knows? It doesn't matter